Can I tell a story to start the podcast off?
Yeah.
I welcome it.
Okay. So we were going to record last Sunday, and then stuff came up where we couldn't. And I was going to be so, wired, because I don't know, you guys don't follow sports or whatever, but the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl, and that the championship game was on Sunday. So when I came back from the game, I was going to be so wired and so stoked. It's kind of slowed down, especially the snow that came today is
dude, bring it back.
Yeah, so I was kind of hoping to record on Sunday just because I was excited to yes, that kind of thing.
I would like to see super excited Kevin, because I feel like you're the same level Kevin almost all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Super excited Kevin is just the exact same Kevin.
I went to Dallas for a show, and the Bengals were playing the Titans when I was at the show working it, and I got to see someone had it on their phone and got to see it. It was I had one outburst, yes, and then I went back to what I was doing. Yeah, it's nice having a team that wins.
Yeah.
I haven't known that ever.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't think it. Yeah, for real.
I checked the score early on, and I thought it was just over. And I didn't even end up watching the game until I came in about fourth quarter somewhere and saw it was all tied up. It was tied up, right?
Yeah, they were up by 3 or
Yeah,
something.
they went into overtime.
I just wish it would have been so cool if San Francisco would have won, just to go back to where it came from,
Yeah, because they already lost twice to the Bengals back in the 80s on the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Very exciting.
It's been waiting 30 years for this.
It's been 84 years.
What I don't get is all these Patriot fans are like, oh, it sucks that we'd suck this year. I'm like, you've gotten 7 Super Bowls. Shut up.
Seriously.
I haven't even won a playoff game until this year. God.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Now with the sports talk out of the way, why are we here?
Sports, obviously.
We're here for our sports podcast.
We're
Classic
role
sports
playing the
podcast.
Bengals going to the Super Bowl.
So no, actually,
So
we
we're
downloaded that Power Rangers book, and we're gonna do that Power Rangers thing.
Yeah. Did you know this, Alex? You prepped for this?
I didn't prep for anything.
I was going to say, he's going to be as prepared for that
and
as he was for this. So,
so we're playing some Starfinder in a wacky way. What's everyone thinking about the adventure so far?
I'm just thinking about how wacky it is.
Yeah.
That's a very original thought.
Silver discs come with stuff coming out of them, and then right before the episode ended last week, we saw a figure stick their hand out and stuff.
Yeah, it was a red-handed figure from what I remember, or a normal colored hand with a red body attached to it. Well, it was a red hand. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to get into this because after, of course, mine and Kevin's deep, in-depth conversations outside of this podcast, we're gonna roll this combat together. It's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
So just you and me.
You and me, baby.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay at the computer in the other room.
Yeah, so we currently have a split party.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you guys feel about that?
The number one rule of RPGs: split the party.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. It's chaotic. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, I do think there's a part of me that's excited to see how that plays out. Also, a lot of times, like if there are a lot of elements in a combat, I feel like a lot of people are just like waiting, like, oh, when's it my turn? Or like you feel cramped. So I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see how it happens.
Yeah,
and we are
too.
definitely cramped in this spaceship. There's been a lot of talk about these ginormous player characters in this tiny little spaceship.
I forgot. My character is very tall, but he only weighs 100 pounds. So,
oh wow,
I'm
That's
very
L's for you.
opposite. Yeah, I actually rolled this character up like completely random. So, yeah, he came out to be very tall and very skinny. So I have no problem moving through these hallways.
That's awesome. Well, so I guess I didn't really want to spoil the beans on this too quickly, which is a saying, spoil the beans. This whole adventure was just kind of like hey, let's kind of see if we can throw together some random events and see if it turns into something fun. So it's probably been like pretty apparent to the people that are listening, but basically
and playing.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of took a location and an idea, and everything else has been chaos within it, and just us kind of trying to figure it out. So it's been a fun experience, definitely a learning experience, and yeah, I don't know. Let's get back into it.
all
All
right.
right.
Love to.
Okay, so last we left off, our intrepid, famous guy and his former bodyguard turned friend were closing a door because they got scared.
Yeah.
Wait, is that actually how we ended that?
Yes, it is.
That is how we ended it. And I don't think it's scared. I think it's what we like to call
It's
a tactical retreat.
Exactly.
Getting our thoughts together.
Brave
Coming
Sir
up with a
Brolock ran away. Bravely ran away.
When they interfered, is okay. I can't help it. I had to say something.
I love that movie.
So we find ourselves back in the tiny hallway of the ship with a door that had just recently been shut. What are you thinking? What are you saying to each other? Are you touching each other? What smells are we experiencing? Give me something.
So I think both of us are talking to each other telepathically
Oh, I like that.
in order to make sure we don't attract any, because for all we know, this isn't the only disc that we're going to run into in this hallway while we're trying to get to this doctor. So I think telepathically we're talking to each other. We're probably not out of breath, but we're probably hyped up. So, I'm talking to Brolock. I'm just thinking, okay, shit. There's another disc that we have to deal with, man. This is not the way I initially wanted to have an adventure. But I say, screw it. I need something to write about. What do you think?
Wait, are you implying that we just open the door back up and go and see what's up?
What else are we gonna do, man?
I mean, there's another door down the hallway. We can go around it.
I mean, sure. Can you sneak? Look at you. You're massive.
I mean,
Yeah,
and he
got you.
shrugs, and literally there's so much sound from his armor.
Yeah, right? Okay, so...
We should contact the other two, right?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, now we reiterate, hey guys, checking back in. All we know is there was this weird red arm coming out of this disc. I kind of want to fight it, but I also kind of want to sneak around it. And then I just disconnect. Let's see what they say.
That's what you say to me? Let's just see.
Yeah. Hands.
When she gets that message, she responds and she's like, "I'm busy right now. Handle your own shit."
All right, so for funsies, I like the idea of trying to go sneak around with this other door, because I'm pretty sure I have a good sneak, like a good stealth.
Stealth is the word you're looking for.
Yes, thank you, stealth. I'm pretty sure I have a good stealth number, so I'm gonna talk to Brolock and say, hey, why don't I try to sneak around the back and get to the doctor's door without being spotted? What do you think?
That sounds like a plan. I'll come and help you.
No, I would prefer if you... Okay, so maybe you can follow me until, like, I don't know, however much feet makes sense. Maybe follow me, like, halfway until the bend of the wall, but then I need you to stay there, because not only are you large, but you're very loud.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll just keep you in eyesight and stay close enough where I can. If something comes and gets you, I can help out.
Okay, perfect. Give me just a second. I'm pulling up my messages from God and getting my character sheet. I had it saved, but my bookmarks all got crazy.
Why don't you tell us that story, Cody?
Nope. I'd rather not. Brolock, open this door, and then let's see if anything comes out before I move into the hallway.
How much are you gonna bet there's another disc on the other side?
Kill me. That's what they'll do.
Okay, I open the door with the release or whatever.
All right, the door unlocks, allowing it to be slid up or down. And Brolock very clunkily opens the door.
He sure does.
Before you, a hallway. It's the hallway of the ship. It looks like the rest of the ship has looked like. It's white floors. There's a red line leading you to different corridors of the ship. And then various doorways aligning the hallway. No disc.
Okay. I'm going to walk through to the first square here. So I'll walk through the door, and I'd like to make a perception check just to see before I go any further. It's a okay. Let's see. All right, what's perception again? It's roll a dice. Okay, cool. And then plus 13. So yeah, I bet I just see walls and a floor.
You get kind of like that humming or like that high pitched noise in your ear when you're like trying to focus too hard. Okay. And your ears start like ringing. You're like and you have to like shake your head, shake it off.
Okay. I move forward 2 more squares. I don't know when the stealth check comes in here. Okay, so but I'm trying to move as stealthily as possible through this hallway. So do I do it now?
Go ahead and give me your stealth check, and when we're just in exploration mode, just tell me what you're doing, and if anything comes up, I'll tell you to walk it back.
Okay, cool. All right, so my stealth is 17. Rolled low, rounding that dice, and I'm gonna telepathically tell Brolock to come through the doorway, but stand by the doorway.
Okay.
Okay, look at this one step. Big ass dragon. Alright. I'm going to keep trying to stealthily move my way around. And I'd like to peek around this corner I guess just to see if any more discs have popped up.
Yeah, you, from your current position, you don't see any discs. You see the rest of the corridor. It looks the same as your day-to-day work has been since you started this, this job.
I wish I would have rolled better on stealth. All right, I shall come around the corner. Now I'm looking right at the doctor's door. And then I guess I'll telepathically tell Brolock to move closer to me, but not too close. Move closer to me, but not too close.
What does that even mean? And he just walks straight up to the back behind you.
Quiet! Would you quiet down back there, man?
I'm sorry. Here, let me roll a stealth. I got a 1.
-4. Brolock comes screaming in with the guitar.
There's a 1 total. I rolled a 3. I got -2.
Jeez.
I'm the loudest asshole in this whole entire
Dude, you probably fall. Ugh. All right, well, God hasn't interrupted yet, so I'm going to scooch closer to the door. All right, and now I think from this vantage point I can see the disc. Do I see anything coming out of the disc?
So the discs are not transparent. Right? Is that the right one? Can't see through them?
Yeah.
That's
right.
They're not transparent? Yeah.
You can't see through it?
Correct.
No, wait.
It looks like the Capri Sun commercials from the night.
Yeah,
Okay,
I shared.
so-
Did you see I shared that video in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can see like matter forming in a weird circle, but it's not like a bright blue circle.
Right.
Right? Okay. All right, well, fine. Yes, thank you, Brolock. Reading my mind. I'm just gonna run straight to the door.
I not only can I hear you through the mind, I can read your mind.
Nice.
We just know each other so well.
My man, my dragon man.
And he's like, he sees the disc also, and he's like, I'm just gonna stick next to him, just because he's scared of what's gonna come out of it.
No doubt. Okay, I look at this door. I'm assuming the door's closed for the dock office?
Yeah.
I have to...
Every door is closed unless you open it.
Power lock. That's right. Okay, sweet. Maybe... Okay, Brolock, do you have your biggest weapon drawn right now?
Yeah, I have the shield and sword out, ready to stab anything that comes out of this stupid disc.
Okay, sweet. So how about you guard me, and I'm going to hit this manual release, and I'm going to try to lift this door up.
Do it.
Do I need to strength check this door? How heavy is a door?
I mean, I didn't have to, so...
Yeah, no, they're not... They just have to be manually released, and then they could be raised kind of like a...
Kind of like
I don't know,
garage
like
door?
it... Yeah, like your garage door or something.
Yeah,
You just
sure. Okay, cool. All right, I manually release the door, which I'm assuming makes noise.
Yeah.
Cool. And now I lift down, and I pick this door up.
Okay, you see the doctor's quarters that you had arrived at earlier to have a chat with the doctor before the shit hit the fan.
Sure.
You see his room is in a mess, much as the rest of the ship has been at this point. You see him kind of huddled in the corner with just like all his belongings, like just slammed into this one corner. He lays there unconscious at the moment.
Shit. Okay. Now when I move the door, does the door stay up or does it fall down? It stays up, right? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just making sure. Cool. I will move into the door, and I will run over to the doctor to check and see if he's alive or dead.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Ooh, medicine. I am knowledgeable about medicine.
Ooh.
Gander.
You a doctor?
What's that number? Okay, cool. I got a 30.
Oh.
Yeah, you see that
he's dead.
He's you kill him. You see that he's still alive, still breathing. He's very badly bruised, and it looks like he might have a concussion almost.
Almost.
Okay. I telepathically, Brolock, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. I'm gonna try to wake his butt up because we need to get as far away from these discs as possible. If we can get far away from this thing without activating its enemies, I'm sure both of us would appreciate that.
Yes, please hurry.
All right.
This thing is freaking me out.
So, I'm going to lean down to his unconscious body. I'm gonna like tap his face. Be like, tap his face. Yes. Doc. This is Whisper. Doc. Wake up.
Yeah, he's out cold. He's going to need some form of healing in order to awaken.
Cool. All right, I can do that. I
got a med kit. Do you have a med kit?
Yes, I have something in here. Serum of healing? Yes?
That'll work.
Cool.
It's a consumable, though, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I need you out there on guard duty just in case.
It's true.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my Serum of Healings. Is that a dice roll?
D8?
D8?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, that's a 6.
Is it for serums of healing? That's just a flat increase? Okay, so he gets 6 hit points back. You have to administer the serum to him. So he just slurps it up like a little baby bird.
Ooh, wait, I have a thingy.
Oh, don't put that in his mouth.
Your little Ashunta thingy? No, don't do that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a horrible way to phrase what I just did.
What are you doing to me?
Okay, so if I do a tailored serum, which is one of my feats, I can modify a Serum of Healing to restore, extra HP to one specific creature.
I got it.
Thank
With
you.
1 minute of work, you can modify your Serum of Healing so that when it's consumed by or administered to a specific creature, it restores a number of additional hit points equal to the serum's item level.
Oh, it's the item level. Okay.
What is it? Just a Mark 1, I assume?
Yeah.
It's got to be just a Mark 1. So that's a level 1 item. You can modify blah blah. Yeah, so you can increase it by 1.
Gives it an extra 1? That's so lame. I thought it did better. Damn it, what was that thing I was thinking of?
You wasted like 3 minutes figuring this out.
Dude, I swear there was something I was reading that it was supposed to be better than that.
You can modify a number of serums this way each day equal to your intelligence modifier.
Maybe
that's probably the
that's probably what I read. All right,
about.
Well, we don't have time for that, so that's just dumb. Okay, yeah. Cool. Sorry, God. What were you saying? About the, I gave him the serum.
Did I notice you were baby birding him with the serum? You look down at your pants, you contemplate unzipping them, but then you realize, no, that's a bad idea.
I hate you.
And then the doctor's eyes open. like, you know, like you just finished like a nice big gulp of coffee, and that stimulation hits you, and you're just like, whoa, I'm wired now. That's what the look on this guy's face looks like. Although you can only see his eyes because he's masked up.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So, whispering, I hold up my hands. I'm like, shh. Okay, glad you're alive. You need to follow us as quietly as possible because we might have enemies that we have to face if you're allowed.
Wait, what? What's going on? What happened? Did you wreck my room?
No, I didn't wreck your room. That would be ridiculous. I have my own room. You need to follow me. I'll fill you in on the way.
Wait, did you wreck your room? Am I in your room now? What? Man! My head. Oh.
I rub my forehead and telepathically I say to Brolock, I should have kept him unconscious.
We'll just knock him out.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. No, I'm not going to do that.
Just shoot him in the chest.
Brolock would never say that.
No. Alright, so I talk to him again. Like, okay, no, we're in your room. Something happened. The ship kind of stopped, and we all got knocked around. Everything got knocked around. Follow me. I'll tell you the rest later.
Okay.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Perfect. I walk out the door.
And the doctor follows.
Okay, sweet.
I've been watching this disc like a hawk. Nothing's changed with it.
Still round. Still looks like that thing from the Capri Sun commercial.
Okay, perfect.
Gotcha. All right, I wait for them. Like, if they continue walking behind me, I'll just back up.
Perfect.
Brolock
is reading my mind. He shall stay there, and I slowly walk behind him while he continues to watch the area around the disc.
And then on the comms, as we're backing up, I'm like, we've got the doctor.
Okay, let's switch back over to the other scene.
Cool.
On the top section of the ship. So we are back in the power core room. We have Wee Crow and Nagini.
Mm-hmm.
And
the first mate,
course,
right?
The first mate, Anos 14.
I mean, I'm typing away on these computers, trying to, I guess, see if I can reroute the energy back to where it needs to go. Because I wasn't able to find the issue, but I am trying to at least fix the problems that are already happening.
Yeah, so you had, on your previous check, you had realized that the power core is still putting out energy. Yeah. It's just not going to the systems it's supposed to. And it was strange because not only was it not going to the systems that it was supposed to go to, it was almost like it was just disappearing out of the power core's circuit to the ship. It's not that it's being rerouted out of the ship, it's just almost like it's almost like it's disappearing. It's gone.
So not really being able to figure out, I guess, how to fix the issue. Is there a way? I guess she's gonna try and see if she can find out who's logged into the systems recently, to see if maybe she can figure out if anybody may have tampered with anything. Is there a history or something?
You're going to have to do some workarounds. It's going to be very tough with the ship and the state it's in.
Yeah.
But you might be able to recover some of that information.
Okay, yeah, she's going to try it.
Okay, give me a computers check.
Is WeCrawl any good with computers to aid, or no?
I have no ranks in computers, so I would only be able to aid if this was like DC 10 or less, I think.
That sounds right.
Okay, probably not. Okay.
That's a big 10 nope from God.
Man, we need tokens. All right. That's an 18 on the die.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a 28.
Oh,
28.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass to try and get through because you keep getting all of these alerts that are like power levels extremely low, power being diverted to necessary systems. And so you're basically trying to override all of these alerts that are like, please stop doing this. But you are able to get the log of the ship. So you're just trying to see who's had access to this part of the ship, or
just all together. Anybody that may have been messing with anything just before the issues started to happen that we noticed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you see a activity log for basically the entire ship. It's logging in different checkpoints. Like whenever you guys would do a task around the ship that required computer access, it registers in this log. There's not really anything that would lead you to believe in somebody tampered with this in itself.
Okay. After Nagini's clacking away and stuff, you can tell it's a big pain. She doesn't really express a lot of emotions on her faces, but there's beads of sweat that kind of start to accumulate on her main forehead, and one of her tails comes up and wipes it away as she's going through this.
Love that.
But after a while, she just stops and stares, and I'm at a loss. I don't know what the issue is.
Where is the power going to?
According to this, nowhere. It's disappearing, and I don't know where.
But are we experiencing any power loss? Or is it just being siphoned away, but we still have enough to keep the ship powered? Is there an exponential increase? Are we going to see a system-wide failure?
At this point, I feel like it's possible. I don't know for sure.
Anos kind of chimes in because you guys have just been talking over him and he feels self-conscious at this point. I agree with Nagini's idea. I agree with Nagini's idea. If the ship continues to lose power to the vital systems, it could cause a chain reaction that could be fatal to us all. And you see beads of oil sweat forming on his
and his tail comes up, or no, Nagini's other tail comes up and wipes them away for him.
Yes.
Weird. WeCrawl slams his fist into his hand, and he's like, "Damn it! Foiled by a systems malfunction." And he looks over at Anos 14. Anos 14, you must tell me. Was there anything like this
that occurred on your last mission with the captain? Anything similar when you passed through the drift?
Well, Wee Crow, on our last trip, things went rather smoothly. We just made the run and returned.
Damn it.
I've never seen anything like this before. Power just disappearing from a power core.
Let's think about this. We've got power being sucked away from the engine core. And we have these strange discs forming, creatures falling out of them. Do you think this could be some sort of attack?
At this point, I think it could be anything. I recommend we go talk to the captain about this. He'll want to be informed on what's going on. Are you sure about that?
He doesn't want any problems. He never wants any problems. We must take this into our own hands and get this solved, and then present to him the solution. I only fear for your captain's well-being, Anos 14.
Well, that's quite big of you to take his feelings into consideration. I don't think that the captain really has an issue with problems, but it's those damned incidents. I think we should let him know what's going on. What good are we going to be doing just standing around here?
I have an idea. And I would like to try it. But if you want to take the extra time to go tell your captain, that's fine. We might lose the ship if we stand around debating things.
Chris, why don't you give me a diplomacy roll?
Oh, yeah, baby. And I'm going to enact my ability again, Charming Veneer, which is going to give me a bonus to that, I believe. Yes, it's going to give me a +1 to this. And that's cantrip. Ooh, I don't need to do anything at all. Diplomacy, that is a 9.
A total?
Roll a 4.
I feel you, dude. I feel you.
Charisma-based character.
I definitely understand your need for expediting your plan. That's fine. If you think that you need to stay behind and bang around on the power core, feel free to do so, but I need to let the captain know what's going on back here. And he starts walking over to the next door.
Anos, so we have permission to do what we feel we must to save the ship? I need you to make a call, Anos.
Oh.
He turns around and gives you one of those long, hard, dramatic stares. And he's got his hand up on... Yeah, he's got his hand up on the doorway. And he just nods. And then he turns around and goes to leave.
As soon as the door closes, I look over to Nagini, and...
Nagini.
Yes.
What do you think about shutting down power to the ship?
She's kind of like taken aback. Like that's not at all what she was expecting.
It's my belief, Nagini, that this is some sort of attack on our ship. They're siphoning power from our core to create these portals to launch an invasion. If we eliminate the power source, perhaps the discs will close and there'll be enough life support until we get this figured out. I'm sure we could do something else, like life suits or something like that. But what's the harm in trying? We could always re-engage the ship's power.
So as she's thinking about this, something kind of washes over her a little bit, and she wants to do a sense motive check on him. Because she doesn't really know him too well either.
That's fair.
Just to see if, like, there's some ulterior motives right there.
Okay.
Everyone dies.
Cool. It's a 19 on the die. That'll be a 27.
With the okay, so 27. He seems to be like very much on the up and up as far as wanting to fix this problem, and he's willing to gamble.
Okay. So, like, she goes from being, like, really tense and doesn't really... The like, uncomfortable feeling kind of washes away, and she's like, let's alert the others and see if everyone has a suit for the time that we're gonna power down the ship. I don't want to put anyone else in danger.
Fair enough. Open a comm, ship-wide. I have no computer skills, so I'll wait for you to do that.
She does that, but she doesn't, like, she kind of nods. Like, all collectively nodding at him.
Okay. Attention. This is Weekrow. We're going to try something very dangerous. We need everybody to put on some sort of life support as we attempt to power down the ship's core. I want you all to know that you're valued friends of mine, especially Captain Winnie. What a great guy. What a leader. I know he would approve of this. Be prepared. We have to get through this.
And clicks off.
So you click on, and we cut back to the other two, who hear nothing. The ship's communication system has been diverted power from to the life support to try and keep you guys alive. But your short-range comms click on as you hear Brolock and Ray's reply, or not reply, but statement from earlier.
Cool. About us having the doctor.
Yeah.
Cool. So is this little guy in the room here the doctor, Alex?
No, he's following with you.
Okay, cool. Okay. We cut off. I kind of wanted him, like, once I stepped out, I wanted him to be in front of me. Like, he's going down this way. Ooh, perfect. Okay, cool. And of course, telepathically. Okay, Brolock. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'm just slowly backing up.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, straight
and
ahead.
Once we get around the corner. Now, what do you got? You guys respond to our message?
You just said that you had gotten the doctor and you're getting out of there.
Yeah, we have the doctor.
Excellent. Did you get any information out of him?
Did we?
Not yet. The guy...
No. What do you intend to do with him?
Just try to keep him safe for now.
To the cargo bay?
What?
Bring him to the cargo bay, right? That's where we're kind of like our hub area is for right now.
Yes. And then...
Wait, no, there's a disc in there.
Well,
fuck it. We'll have him like inspect it or something. See if he's smart, right? He's a doctor. He can figure it out.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So did they hear any of our communication earlier?
No, and Recrawl, like, you click it off and you like kind of realize, like, I didn't hear anything over the comm system.
Oh, okay.
Listen, we're going to try something kind of dangerous. Make sure you get to the cargo bay safely and inform us when you get there. We're going to try to power down the ship.
I'm no computer or no ship expert, but that seems like a bad idea.
It's my belief that these disks are being formed from the power siphoned from the power core. If we leave the ship running, there's no telling how many of these are going to form all over the ship. If it fails, we'll just turn it back on.
We all should have environmental protections on our armor. And he looks over to the doctor. Do you have environmental protection?
Yes, what spacefaring doctor wouldn't have environmental protections?
He's like, all right, we will turn on our environmental protection and be prepared for the power turning off.
What else do you hope to accomplish once you reach the cargo bay?
I don't know, like a nap or something?
Excellent. We'll keep you apprised.
In all seriousness, we will probably talk to the doctor.
Let us know if you get anything out of him.
Can do. Or look out.
Captain out. Like, just under his breath.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're talking while moving. So I'm just gonna, unless you tell us otherwise, we're just gonna go back to the cargo bay.
Okay. We're in the cargo bay.
Yeah, as I leave that hallway we were that leads from the cargo bay to the room that has all of the doors to the individual rooms, I close that door and re-lock it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so I'll look over at the doctor, and I'll ask him, do you see that weird swirling matter vortex over there? We have fought enemies that have materialized outside of this disc. Have you ever seen anything like this? Do you know anything about it?
Wait, a disc?
Yes, and then like I get somewhat closer and I point, just in case he's having a hard time seeing.
Something. I'm sorry, my mind feels like a swirling disc at the moment.
Oh my god, we have to kill him now.
A bunch of enemies come out of his head.
Yeah. Brolak, do you have any healing magic that you could help the doctor with?
Of course.
Of course, I was just withholding it this whole time.
I mean, we were backing out of an area. Wasn't really expecting stuff to happen. I can take a look at him with my med kit.
Nice. I remember us getting into quite a few scuffles, and that healing power really coming in handy.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll a medicine check on this guy.
Sure. Scuffles at my book signings for some reason.
kind of a high DC, so it doesn't have a high chance of doing much. I got a 13, which is a DC 25.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I take out my med kit and then drop it all over the ground. No!
It gets lost in with all the other rubble around the room.
He puts it all back in. He's like, screw it. And then he casts a regular. Whoa, they changed the spell. They updated Hero Labs, I'm sorry. So I cast Mystic Cure at level 1.
Thank you. My head, it just really hurt when it got slammed into that wall.
Yeah, this'll help. 8 healing.
8 healing. He feels much better.
He touches straight to his head.
Oh, it's so sore. Wait, no, it feels better now. Now, okay. Now that I have my wits back about me, you said something about a disc and enemies?
Yes,
It's so dark in here that who can see with all these red lights flashing?
True.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I can see in the dark because of my...
No,
so.
That's okay, Brolock. I got a flashlight.
You do?
Yes. I holster my rifle that I have, and I will get this flashlight out. I will initially point the flashlight, of course I turn it on. I point the flashlight where the disc is, and then I'll hand it over to the doctor so he can use it and look wherever he needs to with it.
The doctor takes the flashlight, like as the light hits it, it kind of like refracts over the room.
Oh, cool.
Like you're just shining a light at the mirror, but like it's kind of ripply, so it's just like dispersing light all over the room.
Like a light that's in like a swimming pool.
Yeah. So you just have like all these ripply lines shining off of the walls.
That's cool.
And he just like falls completely silent and just stares at it, like almost in awe.
I like tap him with my my elbow.
Nudge him?
I'm like, nudge him. That's the word. Thank you.
I got you.
So have you seen this before?
He like shakes his head out of it like he's just almost in a trance or something like that. No, I've never seen it, only dreamed of it.
Wait, you dreamed of this?
Yes, it's I thought it was only theoretical, but it's beautiful.
I mean, yeah, the light, it's kind of cool looking. I don't know.
Okay.
Beautiful's the word I would use.
Okay, Doc, tell us about this dream. What is this thing?
I think you misunderstand me. I didn't see it in a dream. It's been a dream of mine. Drift travel, it's incredible, but what's better than traveling in days to your location rather than just stepping through a gateway to your destination? Instant travel through the galaxy. It's been a dream of mine, and I'm going out to the diaspora to study this research, the research that would make this possible. I don't understand why it's happening now. I've never been able to actually get a stable gateway.
Wow. Okay, so immediately I will comm unit over to Weecrawl and Nagini. And, check in. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
What about Nagini?
Over.
I said yes before that.
Okay.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
really?
we did.
Come through.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, still cut you off.
Well, shit.
Okay, guys, so...
You're not allowed to talk. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the doctor, he says that these discs are gateways, and he was exploring the diaspora to figure out how to make these, so he has no idea how they're actually manifested here on the ship, but they're gateways to something, and I don't think we want to finish seeing what's on the other side.
No, considering what has come out of them already. What do you mean he's studying them? I've never heard of these before.
You can ask him that later. I think it might be time to kill the power and see what happens. What do you guys think?
Does the doctor agree that could stop them?
That's a good question. I'll look over to the doctor.
What? Why are you guys looking at me?
Okay, Doc.
Just so beautiful.
Okay, hey, can we get the doc on the same radio frequency? Or
does he have like a radio comms? That's the word. A radio comms?
Yeah, he's got a radio head.
No, he's got environmental protections, but no comm.
I sold the comm to get my ticket on the ship.
That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, you guys could patch him into
Cool.
your like crew channel that you've been using.
Yeah. All right, so I patch him in, and then I reiterate to the doctor. Do you think killing power to the ship is going to help disconnect the gateway? And then a little funny thing, I'll look down at like some kind of recorder I have on my wrist, and I'm like, boop, writer's note. Magical discs spawn enemies for next book. Boop.
I don't know. Wait, hold on a second. It might. Or could make the problem worse.
Oh, God.
Wait, it's my work. It's my work that created this. I've never gotten a stable gateway before, but I had a prototype that could theoretically generate these gateways. Maybe that is what's causing this to happen? I couldn't even create the smallest gateway, though, so I don't understand how there could be several open at once in the same location.
Do you have the prototype here with you on the ship?
Well, yeah, I was taking it to the diaspora so that I could study and develop it in a safe area of the diaspora where there were no civilizations that could be affected by any kind of... I mean, science is not exact, okay? Things happen when you work with portals.
Doctor, is this prototype currently running?
It shouldn't have been. It didn't run when I was testing it. It shouldn't run now. I don't know. This is all so confusing.
Question out of character, because I don't think Rolock would know, but maybe Ray would, because he's Lashunta. Or is it similar to how I forgot what the name of it is. Is it similar to those gateways on Castrovel?
Oh,
so
like the
maybe
ones that elves use?
Yeah. I guess it'd make it a information that maybe Ray would know. He would have to roll a culture check to remember or know about those gateways.
Yeah. I'd take a culture check.
Okay, cool. Culture check is that's good with me.
So if you remember, Cody, in Dead Sons, when we went to Castrovel and got to that, we went from the city to the jungle. We went through those gateways. Remember?
Oh,
do that regularly?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a long time. It's been like 3 years.
It's been a while.
Okay, my roll was not very good. My total,
you are rolling great.
My total is 19 for culture. If we could swerve this to life science, I could get a -5 for the DC.
Let me ask you a question, Cody.
Okay.
Is Wraithy from Castrovel?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question. Let me see what I wrote down for the Backstory.
Roll a percentage die.
Yeah. Roll a 50-50.
Okay.
Can't.
Yeah. I can do that. Yeah.
51 or higher. He's from Castroville.
83.
He's from Castroville.
He's from Castroville. Yeah, I think people have heard of these gates. They're
called.
They're kind of like I don't know. They're like a monument almost. Like it's something that people would know about because it's instantaneous travel. Like I'd say that's pretty big even for like being planet.
Okay.
So I think the fact that you're from Castroville, you would have like at least an inkling of it, and the fact that you rolled a 19, I would say, yeah, you've definitely heard of these gates before. You know of the capabilities from them.
You'll never guess what they're called. They're called elf gates.
Wow. Yeah.
Or
nice.
As the elves called them, Ayudara, which that name I do remember.
Yeah, and I recall too that there were portals that would take you from island to island on the planet, but the ability to instantaneously transport galaxy-wide, that was something that's sort of ancient technology for the elves. So, I would think that's kind of been lost to time. So, it makes sense that this guy's working on this because, maybe he read about it, maybe he's inspired by that thing. So, yeah, I mean, instantaneous travel, yes, but short term, if this is going long distance, that's, like, revolutionary.
I feel like at first, when I saw this gate and I just saw enemies coming through it, I had absolutely no idea what was going on. But now that the doctor has come in and kind of fixed my viewpoint on what exactly we're looking at, then I was able to recall it, from all my reading and stuff. I'm like, oh,
that makes sense.
Duh, of course. Now I see.
Yeah, I mean, these are like heavily specialized devices that are on Castroville. To see them out in like space, it's odd. It's not something that you would be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Plus, like,
that's cool.
The elf gates on the planet would have like structure, whereas this is just like the center section.
Just like a energy mass. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Okay, so I get this realization after the doctor has done some explaining, and I click over to the full comm for everyone, and I just say, oh god, guys, I'm so sorry, I should have thought about this before. These are elf gates. These gates, just like the doctor said, are specifically designed to help bridge two places together that are very far apart and save people a bunch of time. But this is ancient stuff. This is stuff that we would never even have seen or dreamt of, just like the doctor said. So no wonder I didn't recall it beforehand.
How do you shut them off? They're killing us.
I'm good with that plan.
I'm not sure how they turned on. I can try to shut them off.
Nagini,
what?
How much time do you estimate we have before the ship goes critical? Let me roll a dice and say 10 minutes.
I have no clue. Would I have been able to like kind of figure that out, or should I start clacking away again?
I think with how much information you've obtained already, you could probably estimate. Let's just give it a nice round number. You guys have an hour before the ship goes critical.
I meant 10 times 60.
Nope.
What?
1 times 60 minutes. Your math confuses me very much, Nagini. We will have to study this later.
So we have two plans. Plan A, we shut it off and see what happens. Plan B, we leave it on until we find the prototype to see if the prototype is active. And maybe the prototype is what started this.
I think that's right. And I'm not very smart, so...
If it comes down to the wire, we have to shut the power core down. But I suppose it only makes sense to look for the prototype first.
Okay, Doc. Do you remember where you had the prototype stat? Oh, yeah. Hold on. We're going to wait.
Doctor, is the doctor okay?
No, he's...
Why? What is going on?
I think he went deaf.
I
don't know what happened.
The doctor's lost in thought. So.
Doctor, your only hope.
Hey, Alex, welcome back.
Please stop yelling at me. My head hurts really bad. Could you touch my head again, Brolock?
Yeah, he just touches his head and doesn't do anything.
It's not the same.
This is not the same.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's all the magic from Myoma Day.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, Doctor. Do you have any idea where you put that prototype? Is it here in the cargo bay?
I wouldn't trust the future discovery of a lifetime to a cargo bay. No, of course I had special accommodations made for it.
Okay, so where is it?
It's a good question.
Okay.
Your butt.
You wanna roll a dice and see where it is, Alex?
That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Yes, with the captain assuring me that there would be no incidents on the ship, we placed it in the last place we thought we would be using, in the med bay. It's in a locker in the med bay.
Okay.
We're not far from the med bay.
Where is the...
I think it's upper level, right behind the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, this up here?
Oh, yeah, we had to go through there earlier. Oh, no, we didn't. We went around it. Never mind.
Actually, we're both pretty close then, because you got the stairs there to take you right up by it.
Right, yep.
Do you think I think the doctor should come up with you guys before you check it out?
Absolutely.
Love it. Okay,
right, but we have to...
Yeah, so this stairwell here, goes into the, this one right here, goes into the power core room. Was that right?
Yeah, the ladder.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll come right up.
When I say the stairwell?
Are you referencing?
Oh, my bad. Yes, the ladder. Cool.
And the ladder in the cargo room? Cargo bay?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Doctor, why don't you take this ladder here to the power core room, and then you can escort Nagini and We Crawl to the prototype.
Yes. That should work. He just lingers just with the flashlight on the portal. It's admiring it almost. But he kind of starts to slowly walk over and climb up the ladder.
Right, cool.
And he makes his way up to the next level.
We're not following? Or...
I was going to ask, Brolock, do you want to follow him? Or do you want to stay here in the cargo? Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, and we will follow him.
Yeah.
Boop.
And we said that large characters could go through. It was just squeezing.
Yeah.
All right. We are now all in the power core room and headed towards the med bay. I need to zoom in.
Okay, give me party order. Give me ideas, thoughts. What are we thinking?
Okay.
What are we feeling? Who's kissing who?
Yeah.
Who's touching who where?
Brolock, he's been doing this the entire time, but he holsters everything and gets ready to unlock this airlock door.
Airlock?
And Not airlock. What's the word? Power lock?
Airlock. No, Brolock, not that one.
This power locked door unlocks it and then pulls it up, and then pulls out his sword and shield again, looking for more of these stupid ass discs, and heading towards the med bay. Okay. Slowly, not like running. Plus it.
Sure. I'm fine with Brolock leading since he's big buff dragon.
I'm the big buff boy. Sorry, just walk down the hallway.
What's the party order here?
Sure.
I'll go first, and then everyone can get behind me.
Doctor
be second.
Cool. The doctor should be in the middle.
Yeah, I imagine Nagini's at the back. Just tired of her tails being stepped on.
Totally agree. Yep, totally fair.
Okay, so as you guys funnel your way into this hallway, you see a familiar sight. Oh no, is this going to get played out? I sure hope not. There's another disc right there.
Oh no.
Damn it.
We have another disc. Yeah, do we want to try the other door or just want to push through it?
Ooh. Can we go? I mean, are we going to get sucked into the disc, or do we have space to squeeze past it?
So these are they're wide, but they're flat. And some of them are at odd angles, so I reasonably think that you could maneuver around this thing.
Okay. All right.
But actually, you know what? Just for dramatic sake, as you guys open up the door and you start heading in, you notice the semi-elf gates. Hey, this one was made by a Kasathan doctor. The Kasatha gates.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see a Kasatha gate sitting at the end of the hallway, facing kind of at an odd angle, but facing towards you guys still. And then all of a sudden, emerging, it almost looks like a bubble popping out of this gate. It starts to balloon out towards you as it starts to fold back. This almost blinding light fills the room as you see this just ginormous ball of fire fly out of the gate directly towards you.
Oh no.
Shoot.
What the fuck?
And the entire room lights up, just this white hot blinding light.
Reflex save?
I need everyone to give me a reflex save, but let's save that for next week.
Ooh.
Hey.
Got
nice.
him.
Hey, we just got photobombed.
Hey everybody, this is the part of the show where we thank people. So first off, I'd like to thank Syrinscape for the use of their music and sound effects. They're great. Check out their website, Syrinscape.com, and use it in your own games. And then, most importantly, I would like to thank our patrons. We have Renis Tora, Ultrawave 7, and iPosk. If you'd like to support the show yourself, do so on Patreon at patreon.com/adventureawaitspodcast. And as always, thank you for listening. Wink!